Hello friends, welcome to our channel, The Book Took. Today we're going to talk about a book that can completely change the way you approach dating and relationships. The book is Models by Manson. This book is especially for those who want to build better and deeper connections with women, and it teaches that true attraction doesn't come from superficial appearances, but from inner confidence and honesty. So let's dive into the key insights from this book. Ralph Waldo Emerson once wrote, "What you do speaks so loudly, I cannot hear what you say." Seduction is the interplay of emotions. Your movement, or lack of movement, reflects and alters emotions, not words. Words are the side effect. The game is emotions, emotions through movement. If you learn anything from this summary, let that be it. Read to learn more. Friends, have you ever thought that in today's time, why people do not get well in a relationship? Why do relations often move towards a breakup? Why are marriages often moving toward divorce? Why do people need help finding their dream partner? And why do many people spend their life without love? The biggest reason for this is the need to understand the secrets behind the relationships. Today's summary will reveal all those secrets, after which you will get answers to all these questions and solutions to all problems. Introduction. Today we will talk about Models, a book by Manson. Mark is an American author. He has written many bestseller books like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Everything is Fucked, and Will. Mark's interest is personality development, so he has written many books on this topic. In this book, he has told many points to make his personality good. Let's understand them. The main motive of this book is to attract women, but honestly, not just with money. Mark also explains how to become a gentleman in this book. We will discuss these points in 6 chapters to understand them quickly. Why read this summary? Being authentic is a virtue so rare these days. And, being an authentic reader myself, I love this book. Most books on dating give support to manipulative behavior, but I personally love this book for its authenticity and strong sense of self. There is no doubt that there are zillions of book summary sites and blogs, but here you will get the best advice that this book offers. I have personally gone through the ways this book has suggested and found them meaningful and genuine. The same has been curated and made to suit the demand of the readers. Chapter 1. Don't be needy if you want to attract women. How life would be for most people is known through the 4 most important things: love, health, wealth, and happiness. If any of these 4 pillars collapse, difficulties start increasing in life, and the person starts getting depressed. Of these 4, love is the most difficult because not everyone knows how to find love. Most people are not able to find love in their life because love is such a thing that you can neither snatch nor win from anyone. It can only be felt, and if some people have their life partner, even if you search, you cannot stay with them for long. All this happens because people do not know what love is after all. If you want to find an ideal partner, you must first improve your dating skills and stop showing yourself as needy. The less needy you are as a man, the more attractive you are to a woman. A needy man does things to show other people or to show off, and the other person does something to keep himself happy. A needy man does not succumb to the opinion of others, does not seek permission from anyone, but works only for pleasure. Here are some examples of needy behavior that you should avoid. Too often or calling too early, sending dozens of massages, laughing excessively at their jokes. If you keep the same behavior for a woman, she will consider you needy and desperate and reject you. So if you do this, then don't. The only way to overcome the need is to change your mindset and self-respect. Only then your appearance, words, and actions change, and women find you more attractive because changing your mentality greatly affects your attitude and nature. So the only rule to attract women is to invest in yourself more than anything else. Because if we train ourselves for new and good things, we can improve ourselves more. Then people will be attracted to us. But the meaning of investing in ourselves is not that we wear expensive clothes or take an expensive car. Instead, it means teaching ourselves new skills and making our personality suitable. Chapter 2. Open yourself up. To be weak does not mean to be physically weak, but to be weak means to be mentally weak. A weak person is afraid of defeat, and Mark gives a very good exercise to remove this weakness. To make yourself mentally strong, Put yourself in a situation where you can get rejected. For example, if you ask a girl to go on a date, you may get rejected, but you can make this mistake. You will learn something from this, and next time, you will ask in some other way or a better way. Doing this will force your mind to think and improve your personality so that your fear will end. And with time, you will become good at it. Examples of an emotionally weak person that you should avoid are telling a joke that may not be funny, giving an opinion that might hurt you do not agree with others. If you do not agree with someone else, do not refuse him directly. Tell him your opinion first and then ask him what is right and wrong. This will neither make you bad in his eyes, nor will you be able to say more. The identity of a gentleman who stands upright and looks into the eyes of others while talking, not the one who stands tilted and looks down at the time, gets noticed. While talking and looking into the eyes of others increases your confidence. A gentleman accepts whenever he makes a mistake, apologizes for it, and promises to not make such a mistake in the future. He always accepts himself. He always stays on his words and promises made by him. Chapter 3. Friction that prevents smooth date. If you like a girl, then do not go straight to her and approach her. She will consider you desperate. We divide those whom you like into 3 categories. The first category is unreceptive. In this category, those women come whom you had approached, but they rejected you for any reason. So now you approach them. Please don't waste your time doing it and leave them. Most of the women you meet, if you're an average-looking guy, will be neutral or unreceptive. This is the bitter truth of life you have to live with. And since most boys look average, this truth applies to most of the male population. The second category of dividing women is the neutral category. In this category, those women come who do not answer your words, but they do not reject you either. Therefore, your chances can be made in this women category because if you talk about yourself here, she may accept your point. The third and best category to divide women is the receptive category. In this category, those women who answer your words and show interest in you have many chances of success in this category. You will be rejected a lot in the dating world. You should get rejected very often because that's a good thing. Rejection is to keep you separate from those who are not good for you. Rejections help you identify the women you don't like and move on. And you will always be rejected by women who don't deserve you. In this category, women cannot stay in a neutral position because the study shows that they cannot prolong anything for very long. They will either reject you or come into a relationship with you. That's why the women of this category are all good and ask, "Who are you?" or "What do you do?" After knowing these 2 things about you, the women of this position judge you. And if the answer to these 2 things is not satisfactory for them, then she rejects you. That's why first focus on making yourself strong and worth something. Chapter 4. 3 fundamentals of attracting a woman. Good lifestyle, the ability to overcome social problems, to be a master of communication, and be adept at expressing one's feelings. Generally, the average man is strong and weak in any of these 3 basic things. If you want to find a better life partner for yourself, you must be a master in all these 3 things. Money. If you want to give an excellent lifestyle to your life partner, then the main ingredient for that is money. If you earn good money, then your lifestyle is excellent. To make good money, you have to work on your personality, to do a job in a good company, or start your business. Social anxiety. You have to overcome social anxiety, i.e., social problems. To overcome this, you have to make yourself a leader, a person who can lead a whole team. Now, you may be thinking what the woman has to do with social problems. Then let's understand with an example. Suppose you are in a relationship with someone, and someone is troubling him who is a social problem. Then what would you tell him? If you ask him not to do anything, it means that you cannot handle social problems and are not a leader. But if you are good at solving social problems, you must support your partner now. And that person has to understand communication. Now, the third and most important point is good communication. If your communication with people is not good, then nothing will happen because if you cannot reach your point of view to the people, how will anyone understand your point? So that's why here is an exercise to improve your communication. You research a topic, write it on paper, and then speak it in front of the mirror. Find your mistakes and improve them. By doing this, your communication will be good. Chapter 5. Don't be too creepy to a girl. If we understand the meaning of creepiness in easy language, it is necessarily to cling to a person or interfere in his life. So often, people make these mistakes when they are desperate to talk to or meet a girl. The most important thing here is our self-respect, which people forget, that when you become creepy to a girl, even no matters. How good your intentions are, she starts misunderstanding you because you are interfering too much in her life. Most boys make the same mistake in talking to girls and then get rejected. To avoid this, first of all, always stop prioritizing her things. If she says that I like coffee, only if you like coffee, then should say yes. Otherwise, tell her the name of what you like. If you do not do this, then that girl will feel that you have no choice of your own, and you cannot keep your choice in front of the world, due to which you can make that girl feel creepy. She will think that you have no priorities in your life. There is no stand. Therefore, while talking next time, remember always to tell the truth and keep your choice in front of the other. Another strategy you can adopt is that whenever you talk to a girl, do not go too close to her. It will make her feel insecure and reject you. Instead, you talk to her from a distance and make her feel comfortable. Talk to her about her future and home. Make her feel good, and remember not to physically touch her until she tells you. If you pay attention to these things, you will successfully make her feel good. So adopt these practices in your life. Chapter 6. Give the answer that the female wants after meeting the girl and talking to her. It is very important to know the last and very important thing, which is her wishes. You will never be a good life partner if you do not know what a girl wants from you. Therefore, it is very important to know the desires and goals of a female. It has been learned in a report that divorce cases have been increasing in India in the last few years, and most of the divorces have been taken by women. One thing is common in most cases. Women have divorced for home violence or for not working. If we look at this problem, it will be understood that their husband and family members have tortured women, and if seen properly, all this happened due to the lack of communication. Before marriage, the boy and the girl did not spend much time with each other, and the boy did not try to know or understand the wishes of the girl, due to which both of them had to get divorced later, so it is very important to have good communication between the two. Points we should remember while dating for good communication and to better know about each other. Ask a woman for her phone number only if she shows interest and attraction to you. Do not use any filmy dialogue to ask for a number. Just ask for the number directly. Whenever you plan to meet or date, go for dinner, avoid lunch and afternoon. A good location for your date matters a lot. So for the date, you should always choose a place where people can talk and enjoy some activities because just eating and talking is not a date. Being a B-soy, you always bear the cost of the date. But if the girl says you can back away from giving money yourself, try that. And now the most important thing after all is, what does a woman want? First of all, a woman wants to spend her life with a partner with whom she can feel mentally and financially secure. Many girls may reject you if you do not earn or constantly change your work. Second, a woman wants a life partner who understands and supports her feeling and does not dictate over her. Third, a woman wants a life partner who will support her goals and help her move forward so she can achieve something big. Now, if you come in relation with someone and keep all these points in mind, your relationship will go a long way. Conclusion. Friends, we learn from this book. Keep improving yourself to become a gentleman. While talking to girls, understand them and keep some distance. Good communication is very important in the dating world. We have to become a financially stable person for the girls. We should support the girls and help them to achieve their future goals. We should not show creepiness in front of girls. So I hope you have understood this book very well and would now adopt the methods mentioned in here for good in your love life. Models. Attract women through honesty. By Mark Manson is a refreshing and insightful take on the often confusing and frustrating world of dating and relationships. Rather than offering up generic advice and manipulative tactics, Manson encourages men to develop their inner confidence, values, and lifestyle in order to become more attractive to the opposite sex. One of the strengths of the book is Manson's focus on honesty and authenticity. He argues that many men rely on superficial characteristics or manipulative tactics to try to attract women, but this ultimately leads to feelings of insecurity and anxiety. Instead, he suggests that men should focus on developing their inner worth and being honest about their intentions and desires. Manson also emphasizes the importance of developing healthy boundaries and respecting the autonomy of women. He encourages men to embrace vulnerability and to cultivate meaningful connections with others, rather than trying to control or manipulate them. Throughout the book, Manson offers practical advice and personal anecdotes that make his ideas easy to understand and implement. He also includes exercises and journal prompts that can help readers reflect on their own values, desires, and behaviors. Overall, Models Attract Women Through Honesty is a valuable resource for anyone looking to improve their dating and relationship skills. It offers a refreshing and authentic approach to attracting women, one that focuses on developing a strong sense of self and building meaningful connections with others. So, friends, Models teaches us that confidence and honesty are the key to any meaningful relationship. True attraction comes when you present yourself without any pretension. This book emphasizes that to impress women, you don't need to become special, but rather be true and authentic. By working on yourself and becoming a better person, you can bring positive changes into your life. I hope you learned something new from this book. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.